Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to another weekly episode, another weekly offering of the Interconnected-ness, a weekly oracle series. All right, y'all, so this weekly episode, this weekly offering is for June 12th through June 18th, 2023. Yeah, we get one more week until the week kind of goes over. So March 29th week. It gave us some information for June 29th week, all right? That's the first things I got to tell you. Second, you all, my cat is in the room. So if you hear like some meowing or like how cats be communicating outside the window to like animals, birds, all that good stuff, you might hear that. Okay, first things first. Second things seconds. Third things thirds, okay? Remember, there might be some more extra distractions this week. And I feel like distractions is the wrong word. Like, that's not the word to use for real. But it's things that's like, you're trying to do something and it's like things that's calling you out to do this or do that, or you see something else is going on. So I just need us to just be very mindful about that happening this week. But also, how are we going to work and flow with these things? You feel me? We got our own schedule booked in. You feel me? So when the obstacles start falling on our path, what we finna do? We finna hop over it. It low-key gives me, y'all play Subway Surfers? That was my game. Subway Surfers. G. And what's the other one? Temple Run? Period. So they basically, you had to, it was very strategic. We ain't running, you feel me? We need stamina. But it's very strategic, very eye-hand focused. So maybe this is a week we want to do eye-hand games. And the first thing that came into my mind was Frisbee. So you're going to have to get you and another person, you and your animal, if you got a dog or something, you and two other people, because that's when it get fun. You feel me? I'm going to go along this way. And my mama used to do softball, but too deep. All right, so remember to thumbs up this video. Send and share this video out. People make you feel good. People who allow you to continue growing and blossoming to the person that you are destined to be, okay? Please remember to send and share it out with those groups, those organizations, and those people who you allow to continue growing and blossoming to the person that they are destined to be. Excellent. Please come on over to the Playful platform of Patreon, okay? The Playful platform of Patreon. The link to Patreon is in the description box below, but it's also in the Linktree link in the description box below. Wonderful. If you all would love to send a love offering, the Cash App link is in the Linktree link in the description box below, but it is also in the description box. It's in the description box below. I think it's one more thing else. Yes, if you all please subscribe and turn on your ringer so that you can do it. So that you can hear when the messages is being dropped. So we can stay aware. We can be calm, cool, collected. Got our active listening. You're gonna be active listening, activate. We paying attention, we focusing. Excellent. Don't forget about the You, Me, and Astrology class, you all. This is a 1-hour class. It's very limited seatings, and it's June 21st. It's the equinox. June 21st. 2023 at 11 o'clock in the morning. Now, this is still Gemini time. You feel me? Still Gemini. But afterwards, it'll be Cancer. So this is a very important You, Me, and Astrology class, a foundational class. All right, you all, to register for this, the link is in the description box below, but it's also in the link to the Linktree link in the description box below. Whew. Can you all please do your 3 deep cleansing breaths in from your nose? Slowly out your mouth. To be open, to be aware, and to be ready for this weekly message. All right, so whole time we got a couple things. You know, I always finna text it to myself because, yeah. First things first. The first song that's been on my head all day, bro, all week long, since last Sunday to even this Sunday was "This is the day that the Lord has made." You feel me? When the choir is coming in, they started off slow. It's like, this is the day. Hey, this is it. You feel me? That the Lord has made. So really, what does that mean? Ooh, what does that mean? That the Lord has made. So you feel me? we know that we have a mission. We know that we have a path. We know that we have a purpose. And sometimes we unaware about that. So how can we be more aware to our own path, our own mission, our own purpose, but also aware what's going on, you feel me? Like outside of yourself. Yeah, we need to find this information on. Yeah, we need to be aware. Yeah, we need to be focused. Yeah, we need to be mindful about ourselves. But we also need to be mindful about what's going on. You feel me? We already just said them obstacles falling. We can't be Sonic and getting the coins dropped out of us, because I mean we gotta go back and get them coins, right? Because baby, you feel me? So this life, this earth, this plane, this process is based on material growth, material things. So that money knocked out of us is actually maybe some things we kind of need, right? All right, but that really goes into the next one. My mama kept saying this week, she was like, bro, we need to look at things, look at the news internationally. Like, we can be aware of what's going on. We should be aware minimally what's going on in our environment. You feel me? So we can't go down that street. We can't go down Lakeshore Drive. We can't use the Dan Ryan. You feel me? We can't use all these many modes of transportation to get us where we need to go if we're not aware. So we need to be thinking about our community news. So that's stately news. That's what's going on in your community. What's going on in your state. What's going on in your city. Sorry, my bad. It's city, state, world, international. When was the last time we watched some news? You feel me? And other than going on Twitter, other than going on social media. When was the last time we plugged in and we really got some information about really what's going on? And how we ask ourselves, you know, how would this impact me? Have we shared this information? Have we, communicate this with other people? What is other people's ideas and motives or thoughts about what's going on? Okay. So it says my mama said we need to look at international and local news to be fully aware of what's going on. You feel me? It's giving very Gemini Sagittarius. Gemini, we're opening our eyes, we're seeing things, but really a lot of that situations can really just be our community. We haven't gone outside our community. So what's that like traveling on transportation, public transportation? How do you get through your community? So how do you, if you get one point, you're right here and you want to go right there, how do you get there, my love? It's giving kind of clubs and spades and hearts. And I feel like the hearts is a very older and mature hearts, because you got to kind of have a little courage to get out there in the public to find your way, to ask questions. Oh, dang, that bus supposed to be way on the opposite side of the street. And you finna hop on the wrong bus. So, you feel me? You see how this going through? So, yeah, we in it. Then it was something else. We need to keep our eyes on Tiana Taylor. I think it's something great. Something is bubbling, and we need to just be aware of it. All congratulations to Tiana Taylor. It's something else. Nope, that's just probably it. All right, cool. Okie dokie, you all. I want to do the gold cards today. It's our intuition. What is our head telling us? We also need to be very mindful about our own minds, and that can be our own mental thoughts, our own defined process about a situation, because it's kind of giving. Y'all ever watch, what's that, Jimmy Neutron? It's giving Jimmy Neutron for real, like the boy genius. Sometimes we can't see all the situations, and that's the beautiful part, because then we kind of just, it's like knowing our own strength and rolling with, you feel me, rolling with the punches, but rolling with it. I like it. It really builds stamina. We need to watch, it's this new show on Netflix. It's called Maya and the Three. And it's a whole lot of, it's Paris-phone astrology, you feel me? It's Moon, Neptune, and some Mars, Saturn, you feel me? It is so beautiful. We should just watch it, you feel me? So, y'all be very mindful about our heart. Oh, our emotions. Are we just holding our emotions in here? We got gas right here. How do you all do stretches to relieve gas? Or how do you all, I don't want to say, is this the word? Relinquish gas. I almost said poop. So relinquish gas. We have a whole lot of gas right here. Just build up right here. Excuse me. But, excuse me, I apologize, you all. It's a whole lot of gas built up right here. How fast are we eating food? Are we eating food standing up? We need to very much think about that this week. How fast are we eating food, for real? Are we drinking water? Okay, I said drinking water after we eat directly. Okay. We need to be like, when we eat foods, make sure that we have paper towels and napkins around us, because you know we get some things on ourselves. We can get some things. We can spill some things. But it's really just like food. Like, you know how you eating and the sauces be falling out the end of the burger? It's giving that, and we're not really aware of it. And it could really piss us off about our outfits or about, you know, what's going on the table. So let's be mindful about that. If we're going to eat or drink things, make sure we have coasters. So let me get a coaster for this right here. So make sure we have like the materials that we need. Make sure everything is put into place this week. Be very mindful about our thoughts. We need to rest more, rest more, rest more. Oh my goodness. We need to like mentally calm down. We can mentally exhaust ourselves this week. I also keep doing these like long, deep breaths, and we're deep, we long-winded, we winded. Diamonds. I'm seeing 10 of diamonds, but I'm really thinking it's 7. We need to really think about balance and like the releasing of ourselves, like the culmination of working and breaking. Like not breaking like, oh my arm and SpongeBob, oh my leg, not like that. I mean breaking like taking a break, doing nothing, mentally taking a break. Because sometimes we can feel like we're obligated. Okay, we're obligated to do things. How do we really feel in our bodies? When we feel obligated like that, it instantly went to shoulders. So we need to be very mindful about our shoulders, the weight on our shoulders. When we start feeling a lot of weight on our shoulders, that's the time we need to start taking a break. And that's how we gonna start being aware of our body. Moon, Neptune, let's get it. So since we are in, this is a moon, Neptune, so moon conjunct Neptune. I think Neptune's like 20s. They're like 2 degrees off, like both Pisces, but we need to be very mindful of our body. We also might be retaining some water in our legs, so we need to be walking, stretching. What are some lunges? But once again, I'm not a doctor, so you know we should talk about that to a doctor. We have slight ear ringing. It could be windy this week, but it also could just be like, you know, a moon Neptune within our body. Are we paying attention? Walking this week more in trails will be a wonderful things, but also be very mindful about when the sun is going down, because I'm hearing crickets, but I feel like the trail don't have a lot of like lights or nothing on it, so we just need to be very mindful about that. Be very mindful when it's really sunny outside really early that we need to drink more water. We need to up our intake in water, especially because it's getting warmer outside. We're going to be doing a whole lot of more things. We might be drinking more alcohol, so I need us to really up our intake in water. Really also up our intake in snacks, more so, meaning like, you know, fruit, things is going to give us that intake in water again. So watermelon, grapes, that's really what I saw, and I was seeing green grapes. And them long grapes, you know the long purple grapes? Shout out to them. But yeah, back in the deck is Queen of Spades. Side step is 4 of Diamonds. Okay, this is good advice. This is really good advice. 4 of Diamonds. What are we? Oh, that's the fixed mindset. Oh, what do we have a fixed mindset about though? Oh, our ways of breaks, our patterns of life. I like this. This is really deep. I like this. I also want to make sure you feel me? Yes. Oof. Our patterns of life. I love this. So, this is a very good week to be very mindful about our own habits, about our own engagements, about how our body communicates with us. I like this a lot. This is a very good get in tune with nature week. How can you get in tune with nature? And I immediately saw us going to the beach, us sitting there. Y'all be mindful. You feel me? The sand can be warm. Your feet can be sensitive. Okay? Be very mindful. This is a really good a week to be mindful of the things that service you. What really service you? What does that mean, and what does that look like? When something services you, does it just give you like fulfillment? What does a fulfillment look like? This is also asking you, what does stability within yourself mean? What is it? What are your own values regarding stability, regarding connection, regarding safeness, regarding like planning for the future? But this is also a week of like not realizing the blessings that are coming to us. So this is a week that I'm glad is sideways because it allows us to be like not really hesitant, but more so like questioning. So with this questioning stage, I think once again a really good clarity reading would be useful. You feel me? So when information comes, we can check in, and it's really giving like check in with sound states, check in with a sound person. So who is sound in your environment, and who can you have conversations with regarding, you know, stability, long-termness? What does it mean to continue growing? I like this. I like this a lot. We should this week think about how to make our home more homier. And that's not, you know, always spending money. That could just be, you know, what does my space need right now to just, you know, assist me growing and blossoming. This is a wonderful week to see how far you've grown, see how far your children has grown, celebrate the family. And once again, that doesn't mean spending a lot of money. I like this a lot. There's also this silent tendency of being cold, being stern regarding the viewpoints about life. And this week, we should use it to give our heart that softness. Like after a long battle, our moments of rest is here. And a lot of times we can be put off about rest because what we have to go through. But shouldn't this be the time for you to regain your awareness about yourself? About your own, you feel me? Your own home is your body. This is coming home to body, and really, what does that mean? What does that look like to come home to yourself? You feel me? You have all these different compartments and ages and perspectives that are going on within you. So how can we start balancing that? Start giving it the safety, start giving it the awareness, start really seeing situations. Seeing the internal growths of yourself. The external growths of yourself. I love this. This is a week. Yeah, that having a conversation with someone older than us is very beneficial. But we also might not take the... Oh, they got some tiny diamonds. Let's go. Okay, yeah, 13. Yeah. Yeah, this eats. This eats. This eats, bro. Jack of Diamonds here popped up already. Then the Jack of Diamonds here popped up already. But here's the strength, the courage, and the wisdom. India Ari, strength, courage, and wisdom. Oh, yeah. My little warrior. Oh, we need to go watch Maya in 3. I am very proud of you. Oh, I'm so proud of us. We did this. How can you congratulate yourself? Even your babies, even the people who you feel me, you call, you connect with. How do we celebrate ourselves? I love this. But once again, I go overboard over some money. You feel me? This is not the week to go overboard. But once again, I always feel like we should do let's do an oracle. We need to hug ourselves. Ooh, we need to get some sun. Yeah, we need to move our feet. Ooh, this would be a really good week to do a foot wash. To honor our feet. And this is a really good week to send blessings and honors up to our feet, to pray over our feet. You feel me? Thank you for walking, for carrying me through this process. Thank you for continuing growing with me through this process. Thank you for carrying the weight. I honor you, feet. I pray that we continue stepping into the blessings that are destined for me. Please continue to walk with me, feet. Lead me, carry my body. You feel me? This is slowly honoring the systems within the body, growing the awareness of the systems within the body to give the praise and honorings that it deserves. I like this because this is very much the beginning process of people like, oh yes, you know, people say that the creator and the forces are outside of us, and they say, well, yes, but it's also within us. It's, Jesus also within us. And for us to realize that the many parts of the creator is within us, we have to start seeing the different layers of ourselves, the different systems and how we uphold. You feel me that? These systems are working with us knowing it or not knowing it. And that is a beautiful thing, the faculties within us. This is deep. This is very deep. It might be chilly in the house, y'all. Or it's Moon Neptune. We might get goosebumps this week when someone says something and it's overly relates. It's deep, take it in. I love you all so much. Y'all are so strong. We need to realize our own strength, our own inner strength. We can cry and release at the lake. Buy some water. We gone, bro. 3. So, first things first, it's clearing. The second card is the dear friends. It's like the introduction. So, walking into the path, you feel me? But we gotta walk into the path is also acknowledging and realizing the many stages of ourselves, the many phases of ourselves, the many depthness of our hearts. This is growing the ability to see through our heart. And that's some real things right there, because that's discernment, that's seeing the people real or fake. You feel me? That's also knowing what you need and what you don't need. That's seeing the realization and growth of yourself. That's empathetic realization of yourself and others. You feel me? That's being able to sympathize with others. You feel me? You see there's many growths and layers of self. The ability to let go. The ability to forgive. Even yourself. Even when you haven't shown up for yourself. This is a growth process. And we already said in the monthly message that is available on Patreon, but it's also a little snippet available on the little YouTube shorts. June is emotional, but it's to open our hearts, nonetheless. So when this new moon comes, we can start setting habits to allow us to realize the growth within ourselves and to constantly realize that what oneself needs. The clearing says, as the true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift your ideals from mine, to God's. Such freedom. Dear friends, it's basically letting us know about, you feel me, what's this reading going to be about? What's this card says about? And it just basically says, you feel me, dear friends, the Divine Abundance Oracle deck is an invitation to learn to become a conduit for what wants to occur. It says it will help you drop the ego's agenda, the fixed mindsets, and truly let go. And as you do this, a new sense of enoughness will begin to emerge. Within the depths. You feel me? So I'm just reading 2 more sentences and we out. It says, when you're really actually offering yourself completely to the Creator, human limitations begin to fall away. I believe anyone can learn to put themselves directly into this abundant flow regardless of age, race, nationality, gender, sexual orientation, or anything else, because in the most practical way, love transcends everything. Last card is grief. It's given, you heard me, one Mr. Grinch, you feel me? So we gotta watch Shrek. That's why that song was playing. Changes by Shrek. It's like changes. So what's going on with Saturn? I mean, it's finna go in retro. Finna go. No, that's Pluto. Pluto's going back in Capricorn. Saturn, I believe, is still in Aquarius. I haven't checked this astrology yet. But Griff says, tears are what happens when the ice of the heart melts. So this process is actually opening us up. And right now we need to start thinking about what can assist us to be more grounded during this time, during this process, during this week. All right, I love you all. Front of the deck is courage. Come on, talk about it. Talk about it. If you feel me, talk about it. In the back of the deck is grounded, baby. It's up and stuck, right? Who knows? But I love you all, and that's what I know. That's what I know. This is good advice. I love you all. I'll see you all when. I see y'all when. I see y'all next week.